Wow, ladies and gents, seeing something we don't usually see here. Tim Miller, the director of Terminator Dark Fate, admitting he was wrong at Comic-Con. Again, we don't normally see any of this. This is quite rare that director is going to come out and say any of this stuff. I'd take this with a table of salt, though, because this guy was an arsehole before the film's release, going, you're all misogynists, you just don't like women. Standard stock rhetoric for these plebeians. So yeah, I'll take this with a table of salt, not table salt, but a table of table salt, double tables. But it's interesting nonetheless. This was a Collider panel, directors on directing, and Tim Miller, who was the director of Deadpool, so good stock. No idea why he suddenly turned into an arsehole. Maybe, again, studio mandate. Who knows? But, yeah. He was, of course, in 2019 promoting Terminator Dark Fate. 2019. Wow. It's crazy to think. 2019, that's when it was being promoted. That's insane. But anyway, there was a lot of hope around the film, and Miller was set to right the wrongs of previous installments. James Cameron's suggestion. He returned to the sequel to a hardcore rating. This was all James Cameron's story as well, actually, by the way. He had story input on this. Loads of people try and sort of like shift the blame. James Cameron was still part of this. And the story sucked dick. Not only did he make sure Arnold Schwarzenegger was back, but Linda Hamilton too. And the last time she starred in the action series was, of course, T2 Judgment Day. However, the pick tanked at the box office with 62 million domestic, 261 million worldwide, which is awful. Like, actually, genuinely awful. $261 million worldwide. It would have lost hundreds of millions. Like, actually hundreds of millions. Some serious cash went missing on this. And I became the ire of Terminator subreddit. People were making posts about me saying I tanked the box office. It's like, bitch, like I don't have that much power. Like, Christ, I got no power at all. It's amazing that these little douche canoes sit there and think that a YouTuber has the power to tank a film. Like, fuck off. It was so funny at the time. There were so many posts about it. It was absolute gold. But anyway, so it lost loads of money. Rightfully so. It was a bag of dicks. The biggest bag since Dick Baggington made dick bags. Anyway, at today's Collider panel, directors on directing editor Stephen Weintraub, Frosty Weintraub, who's also a peen as well, asked Tim Miller, bearing in mind, Stephen Weintraub, sucked Tim Miller's D, not literally, maybe literally, but we don't know literally, about Terminator Dark Fate. He loved it. He was like, oh, it's the best thing ever. I love it. It's amazing. And he says, do you think there's a future in another Terminator movie, almost a Jason Blum version? Miller quit back. I don't like your suggestion, Steve. Terminator is an interesting movie to explore, but maybe we've explored it enough, Miller said. Which, let's break that down. Why, Stephen Weintraub, are you suggesting for another Terminator movie, Jason Blum version? Jason Blum of Blumhouse makes majority trash. Like hardcore poo-poo. We don't want... No, I don't think anyone wants to see a Jason Blum version of Terminator. Correct me if I'm wrong, and if you do, get your head checked, because you might have an aneurysm. But anyway, Miller, of course, said, I don't like your suggestion. Terminator is an interesting movie to explore. Maybe we've explored it enough. Yes and no. Everyone just wanted to see the future war. We've never seen the future war. Everyone just wants to see that. It's amazing that everyone can sit there online doing all these videos, all these posts, saying, yeah, I want to see this, yeah, I want to see this, yeah, I want to see this, yeah. And it's always the same thing. And then no one from the studio listens. Like, just completely deaf to it all. Unreal. So, have we explored it enough? No. I just think we just keep exploring the wrong thing. So Miller said, I went in with the rock hard nerd belief that if I made a good movie that I wanted to see, it would do well, and I was wrong. It was one of those effing eureka moments in a bad way because the movie tanked. Now that's interesting. I mean, look, Tim, sorry mate, if that was the movie you wanted to see, you got bad taste, alright? Soz. And then Weintraub replies, again, sucking Tim Miller's D, goes, it didn't tank, it made 300 million. Well, wrong, it made 261 million worldwide. It wouldn't have made any profit. It wouldn't have made any profit at all. And so this is Stephen Weintraub. This is him showing how much of a shill dipshit he is. Because Tim Miller then literally replies, and this is why I quite like Tim Miller in this interview, like quite based, then why aren't people returning my phone calls, responded Miller. So, yeah, Stephen, get Tim Miller's D out your mouth. He's not interested, alright? Then showing optimism, I think if you make a lower cost Terminator movie, a good director and movie star could make it great. It could be made with sock puppets and it could be awesome. Miller continued. I'd like to do a Terminator CG. So the original Terminator movie in 1984 was a cash cow, made for under a reported 7 million, grossing 78 million worldwide. So it made loads of money. You know, again, for the time, adjusted for inflation, all that balls would have made loads of money. Making a movie, today's standards, you know, 261 million is awful, especially with the amount that film would have cost to make. 261 million wouldn't have broken even, they'd have lost money. So, yeah, not good. I do like this, though. Stephen Weintraub of Collider just firmly showing that he is a shill. It didn't tank, it made $300 million. Who are you fooling, Stephen Weintraub? I mean, idiots that literally can't do basic mathematics. So, because I always do videos on these things, on box office, and people always go, it made money because it made more than it cost. No, that's not how it works. So you take production budget, you also then have a marketing budget in there as well, and then funnily enough, theatres have to get paid as well, which is quite a lot of money. So you'll look at, you have to like, it's almost like treble the amount to start breaking even of your production budget almost. Like the rule of thumb is like, you've got your production budget, you sort of double it. Again, general rule of thumb, you sort of double the production budget, which would then equal marketing budget included. And then you have to then add even more on top of that for theatre stubs. And then you start your break-even point. So, yeah. It tanked, Stephen, mate. Alright? Tim Miller ain't interested in your PP. So anyway, let me know what you think. Interesting stuff. I still think Tim Miller's a bit of a douche, but never mind. Cheers. Take care. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out my Teespring store. Supporting the channel via this way does go a long way. But also, not only that, you do get to wear some awesome merch. These are one-of-a-kind designs designed for me by my graphic designer. We, of course, have our Clown World line, which is in mugs, hoodies, t-shirts. We've got Space Jeebus. And then for something a little bit different, we, of course, have right down at the bottom right here, we have our Pulsar GTIR. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out and supporting my second channel, which is Car Nonsense. This is a vlog and car channel. You can find links to this in the description box, along with my Teespring. Please do consider supporting.